Hi friends, Miles here, and I'm super excited to share my first Elektron Digitakt sample pack with you called Mechanical Metropolis. The pack contains 33 sounds and you can find the link to download the sounds down here in the video description. Now, the pack is free, as I want to say a huge thanks for all your continuous support for the channel and nearly 5k subscribers, which is insane. At the time I'm shooting this, it's actually something around 4.9k, but I finally wanted to share the pack with you guys. Like I said, the pack is free, but if you want to support my work, you can also pay what you want when you download the pack. I appreciate that very much. Now, about the pack, I actually recorded these sounds in a very nice old garage, so it has some nice reverb to it, and most of these samples are very mechanical and percussive, but you can also find some melodic sounds in here. I cut and processed them in Ableton Live and also used some effects on some sounds, but you'll hear that in the demo right now. I also use a lot of these sounds in my previous jams, so if you want to listen to that here, you can find the jam linked up somewhere here. The samples are, by the way, 44.1 kHz 16-bit mono wave files, so they fit perfectly with the Digitakt, but you can of course also use them on other samplers or in your DAW of choice. Okay, then let's get into it and check all the sounds. You can see here I already loaded some of them also up in the project and used them in my jams. The first three are hi-hats. The first one sounds like this. Second one like this. A little bit more aggressive, and the third one like this, and it's actually been a lighter that I lighted in an old dustbin, which I find sounding pretty cool. Then we have one kick, which is very roomy and sounds like this. There you can definitely hear the reverb. And then we have different pad sounds. And yeah, really nice sounds. You could hear some effects on them. By the way, you can see behind here that they are tuned to C. So when you load them up in the Digitakt, they are already perfectly in key and you can play them across the keyboard. Then we have some percussion loops coming up. These are, by the way, all kind of like looped to 123 BPM because I found that quite useful. You can of course also change that, but the first one sounds like this. Second one like this. And then we have this one. Also very nice if you loop them, which I actually did in some of my jams. Then we have this one. It's kind of like a wooden, how do you call it? Like a wooden plank falling down, and it really nice resonates with the floor. Sounds pretty cool. Also rhythmic here. And then we have some other percussions like this drill hit, which isn't rhythmic. And then this engine, which if you loop it, also can be used as a loop, basically. Same goes for this sound. Then we have some nice metallic sounds. As these metallic percussive sounds, by the way, are or have a tone to them, I also try to figure out which tone it is and tune them. So this one here is basically an F. This one here is a C. This one is a C as well. And this one as well. Then we have a screw fall. Also very nice. Second one, which also is a loop. Or can be looped and then is rhythmic and fits to 123 BPM. Same goes for this one. Yeah, I think you get it when you hear the rhythm. Then we have a wrench, which sounds like this. And then we have some rim shots, which I really like and use a lot of my jams. The first one is a can, which sounds like this. Then we have a metallic sound, a wooden sound, another one, and then a third one. And then we have a shovel, which I then turned into a riser, and it sounds like this. The sound was basically just pulling the shovel over the floor and then enabled, and I turned it into a riser, and I think it sounds pretty nice. Then you have a can you can use as a snare. Pretty massive sound. You can of course in the sampler tame it a little bit more to make it fit into your music. Then we have another snare, which is a door. It sounds like this. Then we have basically a synthesizer loop from a machine, which sounds like this. And if you loop it, it then stays to the sound. And I believe I can't see it here right now, but I think I also put the root note here. Same goes for this vocal here. It is kind of like a longer vocal, and it then glides. It starts from a C, then glides to a B, and then goes back to a C, and it sounds like this. Then you have a shorter vocal sound, also tuned to C, which sounds like this. And then you have also a shorter sound, which I already used in my jams. Yeah, and that's it. These are all the 33 sounds. I like I said, I use a lot of these sounds in one of my previous jams, which I want to show you real quick. Let's get out of here. I already have the jam loaded up. So yeah, these are all the percussive tracks. Here you can hear one of the sounds I used as a snare. Then we have, I think these are these are the brush for the closed hi-hat. Then also the brush for the open hi-hat. And then I believe here, yeah, we have one of the loops which I tuned here an octave up. I think it's the tic-tac loop, yeah, which I tuned up. And then if you just play them with all the other percussive sounds, it sounds like this. I really like this loop here because it adds a lot. If I would remove it, a lot of the rhythmic feel is gone. And then bringing it back in, yeah, it really adds very, very nicely to the groove. And yeah, that's it for this preview. As I already said, you can download all the sounds for free or pay what you want via the link in the video description. And as this is actually my first sample pack ever, I'm happy to hear your feedback on this pack from you guys and what I could maybe improve for the next time, what you want to hear. Just let me know. Until then, huge thanks to all of you. Really appreciate all your support. Stay safe and creative, and I see you around.